Hey guys, Jeroen again here from SERP Champion with another video of some on-page tactics that you can start implementing on your site today, right after you watch this video. And it could definitely help with rankings and also your click-through rate. And so what we're going to be discussing first is going to be schema markup, and then afterwards we're going to be discussing the how to edit the EXIF data on your JPEG images to give them to put more information in there so that search engines can crawl them better, and it adds more data to your site for the search engine crawlers to figure out what your site is about, and that also helps with rankings. But first, let's go ahead and talk about the schema markup. And a lot of you, or some of you, might already be putting this on your site or have plugins that automatically do it for you, or your client sites might already have it. But recently there was a penalty rolled out for having your schema markup done incorrectly, and we're going to be talking about how to avoid that, and then also how to get your, if you got a manual action in your Webmaster Tools, how to submit a reconsideration request that will actually get them to revoke that penalty. So firstly, the main thing that you want to do when you put schema markup on your site, and we'll get into exactly how to do all this, but for those of you that have already done it, when you add schema markup to your site, for example, when you have a review site and you have several products you're reviewing, make sure that you only put one schema review on that page. So only one per page. If you have like 5 different, let's say you have like the top 5 products in your niche or whatever, and you go ahead and put all 5 you put schema reviews on there, like you want to have stars, because the schema, it's really just going to show the stars in your search listing. So you see the stars usually on a lot of websites where they have schema, they put the stars on their website, but that's not, those stars, those are just images, they're not the part of the schema at all. So you can still have the stars, just use images and put stars for each product, like your top 5, top 10, whatever, just put like 5 stars and then 4.5 or whatever, but only put the schema for one of them. And we'll talk about the different types of schema as well. And also, for example, if you have a client site or a lead gen site or whatever, and you have multiple different NAPs, name, address, phone number, like let's say you have a dentist site and you have 2 main dentists in that practice, and you have both of them on one page, and you want to have their individual phone numbers, or their name, phone number, and all that stuff, all the other schema data in there. You can really only do that for one, or you only want to do that for one, because if you have too much of that conflicting markup on your website, then it's going to give you a penalty. So that's essentially how you want to go about it, and that's also how you can get the penalty removed, is you simply just remove all that extra markup data, just clean it up, and go into Webmaster Tools and go to the structured data setting, or structured data page. I think it's under search appearance or something like that, and then you would just click on it, and then the structured data, it'll tell you if you have errors, warnings, and all that stuff. Just go ahead and clean that stuff up, and then once you've got that cleaned up, you just if you got a message in your Webmaster Tools, then you would go ahead and submit for a reconsideration request after you have cleaned up all your schema. So that's essentially how you would just reverse that penalty if you got one. And if you want to avoid one, just go ahead and be preemptive about this and make sure that your schema is clean. Go into your Webmaster Tools and make sure all your structured data, it doesn't have any errors, and that you don't have too many of them on one page. That's essentially it. So let's go ahead and get into what schema is exactly. So there are many different versions of, or there are many different things you can use the schema markup for, right? So one thing is to get these little review stars in your search listing. So it tells you a little bit more about what the site is about to the viewer, and then also to the search engines, and so it helps you with the rankings. Now this isn't, I haven't really tried to rank this site or anything. This is just for my other website that you saw in my other video, the example website that we did. So this is just one of the pages that I'm showing you that has the schema markup. If you type in like Audello, which is like an affiliate product about podcasting, I think it's on ClickBank or whatever. And right now it's just on page 3 because I haven't really done anything to rank it. But you've got the star rating in there, and it tells you the rating here as well in a numerical format. and then it tells you who reviewed it, and then Josh Bartlett is actually the creator of the product. I was just filling out this stuff real quick, but and then it tells you the date that it was reviewed and all that. And before I show you how to actually do create the schema markup code, let me just show you what it looks like on the site. Now it's down here, so this is the schema here. It's just like regular text, and you can format it however you want to. You can get it to look appear however you want. And then here are the stars that I was talking about. This is literally just an image. This has nothing to do with the stars that are showing up here, right? So anyways, I just wanted to make that clear. But so this is all that schema data. We can take a look at it real quick. So you just right click, inspect element, and then it should show it up right here. So it starts off, let me see, right here. So this is div item scope item type, and it's schema.org/review. And then it has all the information in here. Now, you don't have to worry about all this code, because I'm going to show you real quick how to generate that code real easily. So you would just type in Google, just type in schema generator or schema creator. I like to use this second one here. This first one's okay. It just doesn't seem to have as many options. This one's pretty cool, the microdatagenerator.com. And then let's do so you can do local business or thing generators. Let me just go through them real quick. So thing generators, you would just pick like aggregate ratings. I think the one that I did for Audello, I don't think that's an aggregate rating. That's if you have almost like an Amazon product kind of thing, where you would just have the name of the product, how many stars out of 5, and then how many reviews, like how many people reviewed it. Like an aggregate rating, like you would find on like Amazon or something like that. So you can do it that way. I think customer reviews, let me see, is that what so that's the one I used for the Audello thing. So, but let me just show you some of the other cool things. So let's see what other ones I have under here. So events, images, organization, logos, product information. So, but anyways, a lot of you guys probably have like local clients. So go to local business generators, and it's pretty cool because they have quite a few different ones, like accountants, attorneys, auto dealers, beauty salon, dentists, big ones like that, HVAC, all the major ones. And I think there are a lot more than this, but usually it's one of these things in here. And if not, you just do like a normal one, like local business, any regular local business. Like I don't think, did they have restaurant in here? Let me see. Yeah, they did. But so let's just say it was something different that we couldn't place it in one of those categories. So business name, you would just type in business name. I'm just gonna fill this stuff out, like 123 Street Avenue, whatever, Northeast. City is in Atlanta, let's say, and then state, that's Georgia. Zip code 30308. And then the phone number would just be like 1-800, and then you just got to put in like a real phone number, obviously. Like you can't put in like 1-800 dentists or something. Like you got to put it in numerical format. So let me just 123 1234, submit, and then here it spits out your data, and you just literally just copy that. So highlight it, copy it, and then paste it on your site. Like on your WordPress site, you would just go to text instead of visual, where you do like your HTML code, and you would just literally copy it and paste it, and it's right there. And then that tells Google that your page is about a local business with the business name this, and then this is the address, which is great for local rankings. It'll help with that. And then another bonus would be if you put like your Google Maps right next to your schema right there, and you've got it, boom, right there, like the address, phone number, business name, all that, and then the your Google Maps is right there where it has a little drop pin of the location, and that will definitely help with some local rankings, especially, make sure when you're building your citations, your local citations and stuff, make sure that this address and phone number, so your NAP is identical to what you're going to be putting in your citations. So make sure that the NAP on your website or on your page is going to be identical to what you're putting in your citations, right? So you want the format of the phone number to be the same, like whether you've got the 1 in front of the 1-800, or whether it's just 800 123 1234, or like if you're doing 123 Street Avenue, are you doing 123 Street Avenue or 123 Street Avenue Northeast? You want to make sure you have all that stuff identical. Also to your Google My Business page. So that's the most important part. So make sure that all your citations are identical to your Google My Business page. right? And that'll also give you a chance to rank in the 7-pack. I mean, it's not guaranteed, but I mean that definitely gives you a high chance of ranking in the 7-pack as well. And then also, there are different factors that come into play, like how close your business is to the centroid of the city where people are searching for, etc. That comes into play. But don't try to rank in the 7-pack. Just try to rank your site for the term, and then the 7-pack thing will sort itself out. But next, let's go ahead and talk about the how to edit your EXIF data to give search engines more information about your media, like images, videos, audio, etc. Okay, and I kind of wanted to keep this video short and to the point, but let's say you've got an image, right? Let me show you what the image looks like. Actually, let me go ahead and open it real quick. And so this is just like a simple SERPFOX ranking screenshot or whatever. So it's just a stupid little image. But anyways, so let's say you wanted to rank for like, whatever. I mean, let's just say like you wanted to rank for SERPFOX, I guess. Like you name the image SERPFOX and maybe be a little bit more specific than that, and don't try to like keyword stuff your file names and all that stuff. But after you've got that, your file name SEO'd, you got your keywords in there, right click on it, go to properties, and then details. And then this is what they call your EXIF data. Now, if this was like a photo that was taken, like if Google, or if you took a photo of a mountain or something like that, and you had a special camera with a special lens, flash, all that stuff is, you can fill all that out. No, you don't have to do that for normal images like the one that I just showed you, but if that'll help Google put it into Google Images as well as your website. It'll rank it for if somebody searches for like mountain shot with a Canon whatever with the lens this, they want to see what it looks like, or that, what you had your contrast set to, like somebody searches for something real specific like that, boom, and you have that information in there. I mean, that's the only way Google's going to know, right? It's not going to be able to tell that from your image, so you got to tell Google all that stuff if you care about that. But more importantly, you can put in like your title, so we'll do like SERPFOX ranking screenshot or something, and then subject, let's just do like rank tracking software, rating, it doesn't matter, and then tag, so SERPFOX is in there, right? Ranking screenshot. I mean, you don't want to keyword stuff that's too much. Just put your keywords in there, get it in there just like you do your normal SEO, and just don't overdo it. If you put a lot of your keywords, or you put your keyword a lot of times in one of the images, just be real careful about doing it on your other images on that same page, right? Like if you got multiple images. Now, I'd recommend having multiple images on your page. That way it kind of balances out your keyword density, because remember, all your keyword density, the way Google looks at it, they just look at text, at code, right? So all the stuff that's in your images, your videos, your audio, all that stuff is also considered part of your keyword density, right? So just be smart about it. Then comments, you'd put like, this is a simple screenshot from my SERPFOX dashboard that shows rank tracking for a keyword for I think it's like 2 weeks or something like that. I'm not sure, but just 2 weeks, and that's good. And if you had other keywords like secondary keywords, you can kind of put them in there. But again, just be careful with that. So boom, enter author. Doesn't matter. Just say it's me. And then the date taken. I guess that was already preset, but you can change that. You can just go to this little thing here, and then all this other stuff is not really that important for our type of SEO, unless, like I said, you're doing like a photograph and you wanted it to show up for really specific rankings. I mean, if you got, I guarantee you most people wouldn't have this information filled out, especially not the same exact way that you do. And if somebody searches for it, like, I want to see what a picture of a tree looks like taken with a Nikon camera that was using this special zoom lens, right? And they're using this f-style. You can get real specific into it. But even if you have all this stuff filled out and somebody types in picture of a tree taken with a Nikon whatever, and then even that would give you a huge advantage over ranking over other people, because they probably don't have that information filled out. They might say it on their website, but if you've got it in the image itself, and that's just a bonus right there, and that's going to help you rank for all that specific stuff, plus all the broad stuff too. But anyways, that's it. You just fill out that stuff as much as you want. Get your keywords in there. Just be careful with it. Remember, keyword density. All that stuff applies to multimedia as well as the text on your page, right? It's all code when the crawlers look at it. So Google, they can just read code. So, and then click apply, and okay, and then boom, you just upload it to WordPress like normal. Get your alt tag in there, and you're set. And that helps a lot with SEO. So you can give the search engines more information about your multimedia on your site and get your keywords in there and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that we're covering this week. Stay tuned for some more on-page SEO tactics that can help you rank a lot faster, and rank a lot higher and faster. And if this stuff is confusing or you just don't have the time to do it yourself, we've got a service on SERP Champion, on-page SEO service, where we can do all that stuff for you. So anyways, yeah, again, this is Jeroen from SERP Champion, and hopefully this helped you out a lot. So thanks for watching.